Good morning, students. Welcome to the class again. Dear students, as you all know that our topic tenses is going on, and in our previous classes we have done the structure and uses of present, past and future indefinite and continuous tense. And in our today's class we will learn about the structure of present and past perfect tense. So, the structure of present perfect tense in affirmative sentence is firstly we will use subject has, have plus third form of the verb plus object. Examples are he has done his work. I have done my work. We use has with singular and have with plural. Now the structure in negative sentence is subject plus has, have plus not, and then we use third form of the verb and object. For example, he has not done his work. I have not done my work. Now the structure of interrogative sentence in present perfect tense is firstly we will use has, have plus subject plus third form of the verb and then object, and in the last we will use sign of interrogation. For example, has he done his work? Have I done my work? Now I will explain the uses of present perfect tense, where we use the present perfect tense. Firstly, to express an action which has just been completed. The action which has just been completed. For example, we have just finished our work. And the second use of present perfect tense is to express an action which began in the past and has continued up to the present. For example, I have lived in this city for 10 years. And the third use of present perfect tense is to express an action which happened in the past in an definite time. For example, we have seen the Taj Mahal. So, in these ways, we can use the present perfect tense in different ways. Now, we will discuss about the structure of past perfect tense. The structure of past perfect tense in affirmative sentence is firstly we will use subject, then had plus third form of the verb plus object. For example, he had done his work, I had done my work. And the structure of past perfect tense in negative is subject plus had plus not plus third form of the verb, and the last we use object. For example, he had not done his work. I had not done my work. Now the structure of past perfect tense in interrogative is firstly we will use had plus subject plus third form of the verb plus object, and in the last we will use the sign of interrogation. For example, had he done his work? Had I done my work? So these are the example of past perfect tense in interrogative. Now we will discuss how we use the past perfect tense. Firstly, we will use the past perfect tense when two actions completed in the past. The past perfect tense shows which action completed before the other one. For example, the train had left before we reached the station. And secondly, we use the past perfect tense to express an action completed before a certain point of time in the past. For example, I had finished my work at 4 p.m. We also use the past perfect tense to express an impossible condition of the past. For example, if he had jumped into the river, the child could saved. So, in this way, we use the past perfect tense in different ways. Now we will take some sentences for practice of present perfect tense and past perfect tense. Now students, watch the first sentence carefully. We dash eat our lunch before my friend came. So in this sentence, we will use past perfect tense. We had eaten our lunch before my friend came, because two actions are completed in the past and we use past perfect tense for this. And the second sentence, the painter dashed the whitewashed. So in this sentence we will use present perfect tense. The painter has completed the whitewash. And in the third sentence, the principal was happy to find that the clerk dashed all letters. In this sentence, we will use past perfect tense because we know that the action had been completed in the past. So the answer is the principal was happy to find that the clerk had typed all the letters. Now the last sentence is we dash already dash the plants. In this sentence we will use present perfect tense. We have already watered the plants. So dear students, I hope you have understood all the things very well and get it the points that I have told you. Keep on practicing and do your best. Okay. Thank you. Thank you very much, dear students.